So whatever it is, he's a genius. Yeah, he's really
Where is your dog?
Namo Vishnu Padhaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vashyatya Vishakarine
Janavi Dadavane Jagamana Lova
Kibadaki Ninitai Chan Dame Gadadhara
Kibadakshi Nanitai Chan Dame Gadadhara
Nikate Advaita Srini Vasa Chhatradara
Nikate Advaita Srini Vasa Chhatradara
Kibabasi Ache Gaurachan Ratna Simhaisani
Kibabasi Achen Gaurachan Ratna Simhaisani
Arati
নর হরি আদি করি কামর দুলায়া
সঞ্জয় মুকুন্দ বাসু প্রসাদি গায়া
সঞ্জয় মুকুন্দ বাসু প্রসাদি গায়া শিব শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্টা বাজে করতা শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্টা বাজে বাজে করতালা মাধুরা মৃদঙ্গা বাজে পরম রসালা গৌরাঙ্গের রাধিক শোভা জগ জনমালা লোভা গৌরাঙ্গের রাধিক শোভা জগ জনমালা লোভা শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্টা বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে নিতাই গৌর হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল
কেবা বহু কোটি চন্দ্রজিনী বদন উজ্জ্বল
কোটি চন্দ্র দিনী বদন উজ্জ্বল
কোটি চন্দ্রজিনী বদন উজ্জ্বল
শিব বহু কোটি চন্দ্রদিনী বদন উজ্জ্বল
বাংলাদেশে বানামালা করে জালামালা
বাংলাদেশে বনমালা করে জলমালা
শিবা শিবা সুখা Gadaga
Shiva Sukha Narada Preme Gada
Dakati Vinoda Deke Gaura
Vinoda dekhe Gaura Rasampada
Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Aradhika Shobha
Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Shobha
Janavitavani
Janavitavani Jagamanaloha
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol, Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol,
Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol, Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol, Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधे राधा दामोदर राधे जय गौरानिताय 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 जय गौरानिताय जय श्रीनाथ गोपाल श्रीनाथ गोपाल श्रीनाथ गोपाल जय श्रीनाथ गोपाल जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
निताय गौर परमनंदी
हरि हरि बोल
एवं विष्णुपाद परमोच्च परिविराचार्य स्तोत्र सदा डिवाइन ग्रेस येसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की एवं ISKCON फाउंडर आचार्य BBT फाउंडर आचार्य सेवर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड शील प्रभुपाद की एवं विष्णुपाद परमोच्च परिविराचार्य नित्य लीला पृष्ठ भक्ति हितांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की सतगोस्वामी प्रभु की प्रेम च हो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की वृंदावन नवदीप धाम की मधुर धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की द्वारका धाम की गंगामाई यमुनामाई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की समवेद भक्त वृंद की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की ट्रांसजेंडरल शिला प्रभुपाद बुक भूषण की सृष्टि राधा माधव हरि की श्रीनाथ जी गोपाल की गौनिताय भगवान की असंबल वैष्णव जगत गुरु शीला प्रभुपाद की बलराम जी महाउत्सव की निताय गौर परमनंदी ऑल टूरिस्ट असंबल डिवोटीज all glorious assembled devotees, all glorious Sister Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद दायिने हिरण्यकशिपुरक्षः
हिरण्यकशिपुर्वक्षः
श्रीलटङ्कनखालये
श्रीलटङ्कनखालये
हितो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह
नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह
यातो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह
बाहे नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह
बाहे नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह
नरसिंहमदं चरणं प्रपदे
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे
तव कर कमलवरे नाखाम् अद्भुत शृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरे रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
कमलवरे नाखा अद्भुत शृङ्गां ललिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
नरसिंह भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की श्री प्रभुपाद की
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
So the children can make their way to their respective classrooms, please. And there's a lot of space in the front. If you can all move forward, please. There's plenty of space. There's less space in the back. So if I may request you to move as far forward as you can, please. Please move as far forward as you can. There's a lot of space in the front. Please move as far forward as you can. Welcome to Shri Shri Radha Madhav Hari Dham. On behalf of our presiding deities, Shri Shri Radha Madhav Hari, we are happy that you are here. Balaram Jayanti is tomorrow, but we are celebrating it today. And we have a special guest speaker, but there they are. We have a special guest speaker today giving the class on Balaram Jayanti. So that is the appearance of Lord Balaram. And tomorrow also is the second month of Chaturmasya starts. So those of you who are following Chaturmas, we fast from yogurt for 1 month from tomorrow. So our special speaker today is His Grace Jivananda Das Vanachari Prabhu. He's a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and he's been practicing Krishna consciousness for many decades, almost 5 decades, and he travels around the US as well as India and preaches everywhere Krishna consciousness. He spent some time in India and some time in the US. We're very happy Prabhu is here before he leaves for India next week to give a class on Balaram Jayanti. Prabhu is here, so I will not take too much of your time, but while we are waiting for him to make his way here, just to let you know that next Sunday is Shri Krishna Janmashtami Eve, the day before Lord Krishna appeared. So we are going to be celebrating Shri Krishna Janmashtami on next Sunday, then Monday and Tuesday. So we got a 3-day festival. On next Sunday, we are going to be offering Deep to their lordships. And then on Monday is going to be the actual full-blown celebration like we normally do for Shri Krishna Janmashtami, appearance of Lord Krishna. We're going to be having our Vrindavan village on the south side and our cultural program on the north side, and our prasadam will be served in the middle from our classroom. And we expect a huge crowd, so please join us on Monday as well. We're going to have Mangalarti at 4:30, and the actual program in the evening starts at 6 o'clock and finishes at midnight after the midnight Arati. Hare Krishna. So we are going to go ahead and have His Grace Jivananda Das Vanachari Prabhu give the class on Balaram Jayanti for today, and we'll talk to you in a short while. Hare Krishna. Welcome, Prabhu.
Look at all these beautiful people. Beautiful people attract beautiful people. There's a conduit. Potency of Balaram You should say that like they say it in Russia. Haribo! Haribo! Ah, that's better. That kind of hits you right there, doesn't it? Hare Krishna. Who is this you have with you? Who is this you have with you? Yeah. We knew she was coming someday. So we're going to talk about Lord Balaram. So I'm going to read some pastimes, and we'll talk a little bit of philosophy about who is this Balaram and what is this all about. A lot of people get a little confused from time to time about the relationship between Krishna and Balaram. Is it on? Oh. So, most religions in the world can't understand much about God. And I'm not saying that just to put them down. A lot of them can't tell you anything about Him, can they? If you know much about different philosophies, they can maybe tell you about Muhammad, and Jesus Christ, Buddha. How many people can tell you about the Supreme Personality of Godhead? You've got to come to a Krishna Bhakta, someone who has received this knowledge from someone else. This bhakti, the seed of bhakti, the bhakti lata bij, is transferred from soul to soul. So, if you meet a devotee of Krishna, he can give you information as to that Supreme Personality. Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, I always see all of you as like spiritual PhD. You have PhD in understanding the purpose of religion and the object of religion. You understand that. Why do I say that? Because this knowledge that you gain from reading Bhagavad Gita and from associating with Krishna's devotees, you take off where others left off. Religions can get you, it's like going upstairs. One religion will take you this far, another religion will take you a little higher, another one here, another one there. Then you meet the bhakti yogis, and they take you all the way. They give you everything, and there's so much more. So to understand this Supreme Personality and what is He like, what do we mean by Supreme Personality of Godhead anyway? We're not talking about some entity that's somewhere else, hiding in the clouds. When I was a child, I was confused when I went to different churches. And the picture that they painted was that God was living on a cloud. You know? And then when you die, if you're a good boy, you get to go live on the cloud too. If you're not a good boy, you get to go somewhere else. And so, hang on, let me see if I can get this to work. I feel like I'm so advanced in technology because I can work an iPad. Someone gave me this like 9-10 years ago, and it's taken me years to figure out. You know, I don't need to print out a piece of paper. I can just email it to myself. So I'm actually learning how to use it. So, yeah, I mean that sincerely. You have your PhD in religion. You understand what is the object of religion. It's like Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharma Prityagya Mamekam Saranam Raja. It's telling Arjuna, who was surrendered. Arjuna surrendered to Krishna. He said, Krishna, I am now a soul surrendered to you. Please instruct me. I don't know what's best. And so Krishna says to this surrendered soul, abandon all forms of religion. Is that likely that God would say that? Huh? You would think He would be promoting religion. Well, Krishna says, abandon it. Just become my devotee. Offer your worship and your homage to me. Love me. And I personally will deliver you. Now that you've walked the staircase of various religions, up, birth after birth, you've made advancement in whatever religion you practice, and it's got you to the point to where Krishna says, now that you're here, you have arrived. When you read Bhagavad Gita, you have arrived spiritually. The only thing you'll gain is more and more confidence in your knowledge of God. But you've already won. You're a complete winner when you read Bhagavad Gita and you start to chant Hare Krishna. So, for you, those who have graduated, we're going to have PhD discussion. We're going to talk about God and His big brother. How many other religions give God a big brother? Show of hands, how many people here have a big brother? Yeah? Of those of you who don't, how many would like to have a big brother? It's natural, isn't it? Well, we all would like to have a big brother. You know? Well, he protects you. In the absence of the father, the big brother is your caretaker. He's looking out for you. So where do you get this desire for a big brother? You get it from Krishna. Why, Krishna wouldn't exist without a big brother. Never was there a time that he didn't have his big brother. Why? Think about it. He's God. He's the all-powerful. Why would he want a big brother? Isn't he the top guy? Because he wants to exchange love. We're dealing with the personality of Godhead. He wants to exchange loving relations. God doesn't need a parent, does he? He doesn't need a mother. How can God have a mother? He wasn't born from anyone, and he appeared in this world from Yashoda's womb, but he didn't really need that. He can appear anytime he wants to. So why did he do that? Because he wanted a mother. He wanted that loving exchange between son and mother, between son and father. He wants to have a loving exchange with his friends, his cowherd boys, the cowherd girls. Krishna doesn't need this, but he wants it more than anything. So we're getting some insight into the personality of this supreme entity, isn't it? What does he want? He wants love. He wants to have a loving exchange. He doesn't want you to leave him somewhere out on a cloud, unknown. So many people have told me that, well, you just can't understand God. You'll never get to know God. That's not what he says in the seventh chapter of Bhagavad Gita. First verse of seventh chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, if you perform this yoga as an offering of love to me, you will get to know me in full, free from doubt. Free from doubt. God wants to know you. And he wants to be observed by you. Why? Why do you think God wants to be observed? He doesn't need anything. Because he wants to give you pleasure. He is called Govinda, the giver of pleasure, to the brahmanas and the cows and all the devotees. This pleasure that Govinda has is available for everyone. You can be a Jew, a Muslim, it doesn't matter. Govinda's pleasure is available to everyone. He wants to give you pleasure. What is the greatest pleasure? Hearing about him, getting to know his loving pastime. Can I get some water? Funny. So, we're going to talk about one of these important pastimes, Krishna and his big brother, Balaram. He wants to have adventures. Not just him, he wants to have adventures with his brother so you can witness. I want you to see what me and Balaram are going to do. Why? Because it'll give you more ecstasy than you've ever tasted. Krishna is the source of ecstasy. It's like an ocean. There's constant ecstasy flowing from Krishna. His names and his forms. Thank you. His pastimes. So, let's hear about this Balaram, huh? Stop me at any time with questions. Okay? Have you got a question already? Well, you better think of a good one. All right? O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who has assumed the form of Lord Balaram, the wielder of the plow, all glories unto you. On your brilliant white body, you wear garments the color of fresh blue rain cloud. Yeah?
Why does he carry a plow?
Because he likes to plow. And he uses it. He uses it sometimes as a weapon, as a tool. You know that story? Lord Balaram wanted to enjoy with his cowherd girlfriends in the Jamuna River. So he says to Jamuna River, Jamuna, come. And Jamuna's, no, I'm not going to. I don't do that. You come to moi. Moi to you, nay, nay, nay. Right? So Balaram said, no, I insist, you come here. And he takes his plow and he drags Mother Jamuna. And then she surrendered. Okay, oh yes, yes. Yes. You're Lord Balaram. So the plow is a good tool. He gets to use it. I don't know if he actually plows very many fields, but I guess he could if he wanted to, couldn't he? So, it's described here that his garments are the color of a fresh blue rain cloud. You ever notice Balaram's always wearing blue? Who here's got blue? Oh, that's like Balaram's color, isn't it? Did you wear that because we're going to have Balaram class today? Yeah. Did you bring your plow? Yeah. Jamuna is not here. If Jamuna was here, you would bring the plow. Yeah. All glories to Ramgat, where Lord Balaram performed his Ras dance. All glories to Lord Balaram, the son of Rohini. All glories to the residents of Vrindavan. Powerful Lord Balaram is 16 years old, full of the luster of youth, and has a fair complexion, the color of crystal. Can you imagine? Have you ever heard that description before? The color of crystal. So it's white, but yet like diamond too, isn't it? Can you imagine? Here's Lord Balaram with his hair tied up in a nice knot, blue garments like that. Complexion the color of crystal. Can you imagine? So what are you going to do when you meet this Balaram face to face? You're going to stare at this crystal complexion, aren't you? Why, he's going to amaze you. When you get back home, back to Godhead, and you see Lord Balaram, he's going to look you in the face, and you're going to be amazed. You are so beautiful. Why that? Now I understand what a crystal complexion is. And while you're amazed at Balaram, sooner or later he's going to say, hey, let's go see Krishna. So Balaram's going to want to take you to Krishna. He's not going to think, well, I'm going to make friends with you before you meet Krishna. I'm afraid that you'll like Krishna better. You think so? No. Let me take you to Krishna. I want to share Krishna with you. So this is the behavior of what kind of person? Guru. Balaram was the original guru. He's the first expansion of Krishna. Never was there a time when they were separated, but there's Krishna. The next expansion is Balaram. He's the original guru. The purpose of the guru, when he meets you, he says, hey, let's go see Krishna. Now, he may not say it in those words, because he may have to give you some philosophy before you actually want to go see Krishna. But basically, this is the job, the position, the service of the guru. Hey, let's go see Krishna. Come, take my hand. Let's go. Do you want to see Krishna? Yeah? Do you have guru? Huh? Well, then we'll get you a guru someday, and he'll take you. He'll say, let's go see Krishna. And then someday you'll be guru. And you'll be telling people, come, let me take you to Krishna. What a bright future you have, huh? I think you're a pretty lucky guy. So this is Balaram's mood. Let's go see Krishna. He wants to share Krishna with everyone. And even though Krishna is God, Balaram feels like he needs to watch after him. I need to look after Krishna. Excuse me, I have to have a little bit of a dry throat. So this is the position of the guru. Powerful Balaram is 16 years old, full of luster of youth, and has fair complexion, the color of crystal. Oh, I already read that, didn't I? It's nice even twice, though, isn't it? Lord Balaram's beauty is enhanced by the earrings touching his cheeks. Balaram's face is decorated with tilak made from musk. Do you mix your tilak with musk? I never have either of them. Makes me want to try. Sri Baladev's neck is splendidly decorated with garlands of flowers and strings of jewels. Splendid armlets and bracelets adorn Doji's graceful and very strong arms. Balaram's feet are decorated with the splendid jeweled anklets. Sri Baladev is Krishna's dearest friend. Baladev is a great reservoir of the nectar of mellows, of many kinds of transcendental pastimes. So, pardon me, I need a throat lozenge. My throat's, is that okay? Do you mind? I'm sorry I didn't bring enough for everybody. Next time I'll bring a big bag. So here's Balaram, and he's always in the mood of being the big brother. So, sometimes he assists Krishna shoulder to shoulder, like when they're fighting demons or something. Balaram is there with him. Sometimes Balaram is just observing, isn't he? Sometimes he just watches. He's entertained by Krishna and his superhuman activities. I really feel like I should have one for all of you, but I'm not prepared. The splendor of Lord Balaram's transcendental form eclipses many millions of glistening moons, and the slightest scent of his boundless strength is sufficient to destroy many armies of demons. Although he knows the supernatural power of his younger brother, Krishna, still, out of love for him, Balaram never leaves Krishna alone in the forest, even for a moment. I offer my prayers to Lord Balaram, the enemy of Dhenukasura. So, do we play? How many people pray to Lord Balaram? He's very kind, isn't he? So, pray to Krishna, pray to Guru, pray to Lord Balaram, pray to Lord Nrsingadev. We have so much shelter, don't we? Well, everywhere we can possibly glance, we have shelter, we have protection. Isn't so? Krishna, is it that because you started chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna started to protect you? No, he's always protected you. Balaram has always been looking out for you. You're part and parcel of Krishna. You're special. You're not special if you think you're this body. I'm my body, you're your body. Oh, gee whiz, you're more handsome than I am. I don't know if I like you. You see how the bodily thing works? Oh, he has such nice education and much better income. I don't know if I like him. Why, he has so many wonderful children. I don't know if I like him. I'm envious. You're wondering, where's all these kids that I have? You see? But if I identify with you as the entity that you are, pure spirit soul, well, you have no faults. There's nothing to envy. Huh? Because whatever material things you may have achieved in this material world, none of that matters. Because I see the beautiful part and parcel of Krishna. So Balaram and Krishna have always seen the real you. They don't see the bodily designation. They see you as that beautiful part and parcel of Krishna. And they've always been looking out for you. It's just that when we start to become devotees of Krishna, we start to chant Hare Krishna, we start to realize Balaram is my big brother too. Or big uncle, big guru. He's everything. If you ever needed help from Lord Balaram, he would be there immediately. Lord Nrsingadev might come. Krishna may come himself. We have all kinds of protection. We're completely and totally safe. And we always have been. There was never anything to fear, was there? You're eternal. Krishna says you can't be dried by the wind. You can't be withered by the sun. Pierced, you, the soul, you can't be pierced by any weapon. So we should be fearless, shouldn't we? We should have confidence. I may have to leave this body. But Krishna says, never was there a time when you did not exist. Never will there come a time when you will cease to be. Do not fear. How many times in Bhagavad Gita does Krishna say that? Do not fear. Have no doubt. So this Krishna consciousness is teaching us how to have transcendental confidence. I'm confident that I'm part and parcel of Krishna. I'm confident that Krishna and Balaram will always look out for me. And so confidence is kind of a rare commodity in this material world. Many people pretend to have it. They all have some fears. The devotee has this confidence, and behind that confidence, there's no fear. And sometimes they think that, well, you're maybe a little cocky. Why? Because I'm not afraid? I don't have to apologize for not being afraid. I've had to tell people that. I'm sorry that I'm not afraid. I'm sorry if that bothers you. I'm not trying to be cocky. I just have full faith in Krishna and Balaram. After the decades go by enough, you realize you've always taken such sweet care of me. I mean, it's amazing. Krishna bends over backwards to make the devotee happy. It's like I was telling Rajesh Prabhu earlier today, he and Sweta. Yesterday I had this concept. For my health, it's good for me to eat barley. You know barley? So it's a nice whole grain. It's good for diabetes. And so I've become attached. So I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, I was thinking about, what if I took this barley and cooked in some peas and corn and carrots and vegetables? I'd never had it that way. And I'm thinking, that would be very nice. So then we came to dinner today, and one of the preparations was barley with peas and corns and carrot. And right away, again, Krishna's saying, I'll give you anything you want. Doesn't he say that in the Bhagavad Gita? If you surrender to me, I'll preserve what you have. I won't take anything. I'll give you anything. I just want to know that you're my loving devotee. Hey, if you want barley with mixed vegetables, I'm here to serve. But Krishna, I'm here to serve you. Yes, but I want to serve you. That's reciprocal love. Krishna will serve you, you'll find, mostly through his devotees. Isn't it? Someone is surrendered to Krishna, and Krishna wants you to be served. I send that surrendered devotee. You see? So Krishna is active through the surrendered devotee. He acts through that devotee. That's what surrender means. So, any questions yet? Comments? Mother, what time should I stop? 6:30? Okay. All right. Throw something at me when it's time to stop. I have a tendency to lose track of time.
Thank you for the class. My question was if there's like levels of surrender or like degrees of surrender, or is it just like you've surrendered and then that's it?
This is a great question. So, I would think that it would be if I were trying to subdue someone who's trying to harm me, and they say, all right, stop, I surrender. I'm going to want to know, is this real surrender? Or you want me to quit doing this so that you can fight back? Real surrender means I surrender fully. If it's halfway, then it's not. It's not surrender. Surrender means all the way. So there's full surrender. Prabhupada says again and again, fully surrender to Krishna. We have to fully surrender. So why? Why does God, if he's God, why does he want you to surrender to him? Factor in the personality of Krishna. Factor in the fact that Krishna is all about love. He wants you to surrender to him because he wants to surrender to you. This is what lovers do. Mutual surrender. In the material world, this word surrender kind of has a negative connotation, doesn't it? I keep punching you until you surrender. My army keeps throwing bombs on you until you surrender. If I kill enough of your people, sooner or later you'll surrender. When you add in the element of love, surrender is beautiful. Surrender, when we're in love, is not defeat. It's victory. My beloved, I surrender to you. That exchange between the living entities is beautiful. So, that's why Krishna wants it, because it enhances love. When I surrender, I'm making myself vulnerable. Oh, Krishna, do with me as you will. I am yours. Krishna doesn't have to say, really? No, Krishna knows. He tastes that sincerity. And he says, I surrender to you. We surrender. So this is very beautiful, isn't it? Surrender without love is not so pretty. So surrender, to be real surrender, has to be fully. How many have heard Prabhupada say that? Fully surrender. So many times Prabhupada, fully surrender to Krishna. Not just a little bit, not 99%. 99% doesn't work. Fully surrender. Then you can share love with the Supreme. So, good question. Let's talk about Balaram's appearance. Sri Baladev is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. He is equal in supremacy to the Supreme Godhead. Yet, wherever Krishna appears, Sri Baladev appears as Krishna's brother, sometimes elder, sometimes younger. In his Vaibhav Prakash feature, Lord Krishna manifests himself as Balaram. The Balaram feature is as good as Krishna himself. The only difference being that the bodily hue of Krishna is dark, and that of Balaram is fair. The only difference. These two lords, Krishna and Balaram, are each the seed and the womb of the universe, the Creator and his creative potency. They enter the hearts of the living beings and control their conditioned awareness. So, Krishna is the Creator, and Lord Balaram is the creative energy. They're one and the same, and yet they're different. You see? And we see this manifest again and again in Lord Krishna. Radharani and Krishna, same soul, different bodies. And Radharani is Krishna. She's the energy, his enjoying propensity. So she's Krishna, but she's not. She's Radha, but she's Krishna. So Balaram, he's Balaram. But wait, he's Krishna. Oh no, wait, he's Balaram and he's Krishna. They're both, you see. So it's not like Balaram goes and merges into Krishna. Balaram is always Balaram, eternally. Krishna is always Krishna. So they're the same, but they're different. Kind of like you, isn't it? You're part and parcel of Krishna. You think you're part and parcel of Krishna? Yeah, I think so too. What about this guy?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, we're part and parcel of Krishna. So you kind of are Krishna, aren't you? I mean, but you're not. But you are. But you're not. But you are. We're going around and around like this. I am Krishna's energy. You are Krishna's energy. He's Krishna's energy too, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. So you can see when people say it is all one. Of course, that's true. It's all one. And yet, I am me, and Krishna is Krishna. Balaram is Balaram. Radharani is Radharani. Yeah, yet it's all one, but it's not. Achintya Veda Veda Tattva. Simultaneously one and different. For all of creation, nobody could understand that. Until who? Who came along and explained this Achintya Veda Veda Tattva? Huh? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah. So that we could sit here today and understand, I am Krishna, but I'm not Krishna. Simultaneously, I am and I'm not. What makes me different? Krishna's the supreme, super soul. He's the supreme. I am his energy. I'm his marginal energy, which means I could fail. My marginal energy can be affected by the material energy. You see, Radharani is not part of the material energy. There's no way that she could be affected by the material energy. So, but we're in that marginal area. So therefore, we need to hear this, don't we? This is our ammunition to keep us safe from the material energy. We need to hear this. We need to associate with one another. We need this mandir, don't we? Does everybody agree? Do we need this mandir? Huh? Haribo! Come on, Russian Haribo. All right, okay. It's good. We need this. I need you. We need each other. We need our association. This is important to us. We don't necessarily just want to come here for pious activity. That's good. If you go to the temple to perform pious activity, you're pious. That's very good. If you come here to associate with Krishna and Krishna's other parts and parcels, that's bhakti. And that's even better. That's even beyond being pious. It's the most pious. Come and associate with Krishna's devotees. One thing about associating with Krishna's devotees is they always remind you of who? Krishna. Yeah. Why, so many wonderful bhajans are going on in the mandir. We have such expert pujaris here. You notice? There's pujaris here for many years. Some of the best in ISKCON, and they're dedicated. So you can come here and associate with bhakti in motion. We can talk about bhakti, you can hear about bhakti, and you can come and be swept away by those who are performing bhakti yoga. That's the purpose of the mandir. So, this association is extremely important. I've always noticed that this Phoenix community is tight. Tight. You like to come and associate with each other, don't you? It's not just a social event. This is our life, isn't it? This association with one another and hearing about Krishna and Balaram, Krishna and Radharani, all of Krishna's pastimes. It's our life's blood. It keeps us going. And that's why this room is always full. Every time I come, there's so many people that come. And you want that taste, don't you? You want to come for the nectar, don't you? And the nectar is in hearing and associating. So, during their formative years, Sri Balaram and his younger brother, Sri Krishna, played and acted just like normal cowherd boys, except for the events brought about by the unkind acts of certain demons. These extraordinary activities were played out for the enjoyment and salvation of jivas in the material world. Have you ever thought about that? Krishna came here and had his activities with the gopis, with Balaram, with so many different devotees, for you. He did it for you. Krishna doesn't have to entertain himself. God is complete. He's the complete whole. He doesn't need anything. But he never forgets you. For your benefit and for your pleasure, he comes and has his transcendental pastimes. So that for thousands of years, you'll remember it. You'll tell your children. They'll tell their children. So this is for you. This Krishna and Balaram manifestation is for you. He wants you to witness. He wants to give you pleasure. Krishna wants you to perform loving devotional service, not for his benefit, for your benefit. Because this is what you do. This is what you're really good at. Loving devotional service. So, I should probably ask for questions right now because we're getting close to the end. So, yes, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I have a question you mentioned we are part and parcel of the Krishna and we are the energies. So why people think differently?
So why what?
Why people think differently? Why do they all think the way the Krishna thinks?
Because that way we can have a personal relationship. We think differently, but yet we think the same. In the liberated stage, we're going to think the same as Krishna. But we're going to think differently than other living entities. Because if I'm unique, then Krishna will deal with me, he'll deal with you, he'll deal with all the living entities in a unique way. You see? If I was the same in every respect as everyone else, there would be nothing unique. But in all living entities, Krishna has instilled this uniquity. No one is like you. Krishna knows. No one is like you. No one is like you. You see? That's what makes everyone special. The only difference in our thinking between us and Krishna is that we have left our natural situation of always thinking of Krishna and started to think of our own well-being. Self-interest. In the material world, self-interest is good, right? Improve yourself. Do this, do that. Succeed. You know, in the world of bhakti, self-interest is very ugly. It's not attractive. And you can see in people that we see in this world, people who have a lot of self-interest, they're not very attractive, are they? They're not always fun to associate with. So, our interest should be, how can we please Krishna? And how can I please Krishna's other parts and parcels, the other living entities? But before I can think like that, I need to have confidence that I'm all right. Krishna and Balaram will always protect me. I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to fear. Rich or poor, Krishna is mine. and I am His. You see? When I fully realize that, then I don't need self-interest. Sometimes you just have a desire. Krishna fulfills it. Like you may want barley and vegetables. I didn't ask, hey, please, Krishna, can you make some arrangements for some barley? No, I just thought, wow, wouldn't that be nice? And Krishna was like, hey, sure. You see? So this self-interest kind of taints our way of thinking, you see? And it makes us think differently than the liberated souls, because we're thinking about ourselves. In a world where everyone thinks for themselves, there's going to be conflict. In a world where everyone thinks of God and everyone else, there's nothing but harmony. The spiritual world is perfect harmony. Krishna is the center. Everyone is loving Krishna. Krishna is loving everyone. Everyone has the same cause. They may have different ways of achieving that cause, pleasing Krishna. But it all works like a beautiful symphony. Is that a good answer? It's a good question. Thank you so much. One more. Last guy.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you for a wonderful lecture. The verse you quote, like where Krishna is maintaining everything and whatever we lack, Krishna provides that. But at the same time, the other verse in Bhagavatam, it says, whoever Krishna loves, he takes away everything. So how we can understand that?
This is a good question. This is good philosophy. Sometimes Krishna, out of his kindness, will take away everything. It's like, do you know that story, Narada Muni? He went to visit Krishna. Narada Muni can just go see Krishna anytime he wants to. So Prabhupada was telling this story. Narada Muni went to see Krishna. And he said, my dear Krishna, what is this magic that you have? Why, the Pandavas, they've lost their kingdom. Their wife has been insulted. They've gone through so much suffering. And their love for you is increased many millions of times. And Prabhupada started to giggle when he's telling. Have you heard this? This is a short tape, Prabhupada. Prabhupada's giggling as he's telling this story. Narada Muni is saying to Krishna, what is this hypnotism? You have hypnotized them. And Prabhupada is laughing. And you could just see tears in his eyes from this. Yes, Krishna, he hypnotizes you. What does he take away? Does he take away some money? Some material residence? I've known people that he took everything away from, and they ended up on the street with not even any transportation. But he was giving them the opportunities to serve him, because in their heart that's what they wanted. So he removes obstacles. To the materialist, it looks like he's taking everything, like a thief. To the bhakti yogi, he realized, Krishna is helping you so nicely. Krishna is showing his love. If you really desire it, to hold on to this material opulence, Krishna would just say, yes, keep it. This is your opulence. You worked hard for it. You keep it. But if in your heart, Krishna smells this sincerity, that Krishna, I just want you, he may say, okay, let me take it. Let me take this obstacle. But then he'll give it all back in a different way. You'll be wealthier than ever before. So it's not like a material thing where Krishna gets a hold of your password and steals your bank account. what do they call it? Hacking. He hacks into your checking account, and you go into your mutual funds, and they're all gone. And your bank account has got buttery fingerprints all over it because Krishna was touching. No, it belongs to him anyway. You didn't lose anything. But he knew in your heart, you want to come closer to me. And for now, for today, it will be good if you don't have this obstacle, material opulence. So let me take it. I'll give it back, but in a different way. Instead of being an obstacle, it'll be a tool to come back home, back to Godhead. All right, thank you all so much. All glories to Lord Balaram. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
So very wonderful class by His Grace, Jivananda Chari Das Prabhu. Chari Prabhu, I think got it mixed up. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Wonderful class. Please give him a big round of applause. So we'd like to thank today's sponsors. The first family is Raj Chirag Vyas. It's a family here, I did not see them, but in case I miss them. Raj Chirag Vyas family, are they here? Okay, then please give them a big round of applause. They sponsored today's feast for Anadan. And then next we have is Sumit and Shraddha. Are they here? Sumit and Shraddha? They are not here either. So please give them a big round of applause. They sponsored today's feast because they're moving to a new home. So that was gratitude to Radha Madhav Hari. And then last we have Aryan Main. Is he here? Aryan Main? No. So he got admission to a college, and again, that was gratitude to Shri Radha Madhav Hari. So please give him a big round of applause as well. So we have a piñata up there today. So the prasadam is going to be served a little bit late. So as soon as the announcements are over, we'll be taking blessings very quickly, and then we'll be having the children play with the piñata, and then prasadam will be served. So please be a little patient until the piñata is taken care of. So today we are celebrating Balaram Jayanti, and every year we have tradition of, instead of having a honey pot, we just have a piñata, and the children have fun with that. So that is in a few minutes. So as I mentioned earlier, the actual day of appearance of Lord Balaram is tomorrow, but we celebrated it today so that the children could have fun with the piñata, and also we had Jivananda Das Vanachari Prabhu here to give a class on Balaram Jayanti. So we took advantage of both the situations. And second month of Chaturmas starts tomorrow, and those of you who are following it will be fasting from yogurt for 1 month starting tomorrow. Next Sunday, as I explained earlier, we have the eve of Shri Krishna Janmashtami, appearance of Lord Krishna, and we'll be celebrating that by offering deeps to their lordships. And then the next day we have a full day program, and we open in the morning as usual at 4:30, but a lot of people like to attend Mangala on the appearance day of Lord Krishna, and that will be on Monday the 26th of August. And our evening program starts at 6 in the evening and goes on until after the midnight Aarti, which is at 12 o'clock. And then there'll be Maha Prasadam as well. So It's a long program, probably 6 to 1, 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Monday. I know it's going to be a working day the following day, but please try and come and celebrate the Lord's birthday. We'll have our Vrindavan village on the south side, our cultural programs on the north side. We'll have the Abhishekam and Kirtan going on in the temple itself, and then Prasadam also will be served outside. So that's Monday the 26th of August, Shri Krishna Janmashtami program. There's still a lot of openings and seva opportunities available. So if you'd like to see Shivananda Prabhu at the counter, and there's a lot of information on those boards there, you can see one of us, and you're welcome to sponsor any item for the lordships for that day. Please be generous, and we all have birthday parties and things for ourselves. We should have really a major one, a grand one for Lord Krishna. So please do the needful. And we also have on Tuesday appearance of Srila Prabhupada. So we'll have a morning program from 11 to 2. So please join us on Tuesday, 27th of August, to celebrate Nandutsava, which is appearance day also of Srila Prabhupada. I'd like to thank the volunteers who came yesterday to decorate the temple room. Please give them a big round of applause. Our Vaishnavis made those flower arrangements, they're sort of made by hand, and they're beautiful. These four, and that was credit goes to Smita Mataji. Please give her an extra special round of applause. We'll be looking for volunteers. I think Raghupati Prabhu is here. We have Puri making next Sunday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you are interested, you can sign up. There are sheets where Shivananda Prabhu is standing. And also there'll be vegetable prep on Monday morning from 9 to 11 at the temple. So Puri making on Sunday in the afternoon from 4 to 9, and vegetable prep on Monday from 9 to 11. And I think Parthasarthi Prabhu is here, so if you need any extra information, he can help you with that, any details you need. I'd also like to thank the devotees who have put up the lights outside and the flags up on the roof, and a lot of other extra, cleanup outside the temple. Please give them a big round of applause also. We also have Julan Yatra continuing until tomorrow. So we'll have an opportunity to swing our Radha Govinda deities on the altar. We have a really nicely decorated Jula there, a swing there. So please take this opportunity to swing the Radha Govinda deities. So while the children are playing, the adults might want to participate in that as well. Please visit our website and our Facebook page for more information on our ongoing programs. We have a really nice morning sadhana program that starts at 5 o'clock in the morning and goes on until 6 o'clock in the morning. And then we have Srimad Bhagavatam class in person at the temple, also via Zoom and Facebook at 7:35 in the morning. And then Vaishnavis read Srimad Bhagavatam in the afternoon from Monday through Friday from 4:30 to 5:15. And our youth are also reading Srimad Bhagavatam on Sundays from 2 to 3 via Zoom. Our Sunday school and Hindi classes have started. So if your children want to be registered, you can see Shivananda Prabhu and he can give you more information. We also have the Hindi classes are now in person as well as online. They're in person on Sunday evenings and online on Saturday afternoons. Our yoga classes have expanded to 2 days now. We used to have the program only on Saturdays from 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning. We have added a weekday class in the evening on Wednesdays from 7 to 8. I'm going to stop here. We are going to go ahead and recite the prasadam prayers, and then we will have the blessings and break the piñata before we serve the prasadam. It's contagious today, the dry throat. So what we are going to do is, while we are reciting the Prasadam prayers, you may want to, create a line for the blessings, and the children can come on this side. Actually, no, what we'll do is we'll have the line form here for the blessings, and the children can gather over there where the piñata is. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. For the blessings, the children can go first. नहीं, आपको वो करना पड़ेगा. So we'll recite the Prasadam prayer.
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे कल्पपुण्यावतम राजन विश्वासुनेव जायते शरीरा विद्या जय जड़ंत्रे अतायका जीवे फले विषय सागरे तारमते जिगाते लोभ माया सुदुर्मते काके जटा कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ो दयामय करी बार जीवा जाए स्वाप्रसादन दिलो भाई सयनामृत पाओ श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेम दाको श्री चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे हरि राम 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 हरे हरे. श्री श्री भगवत महाप्रसादम की श्री प्रभुपाद की जय.
No, wait. Play the thing. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Shri Govinda Gopi Natha Madana Mohana. Shri Govinda Gopi Natha Madana Mohana. Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana. Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana. Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahava. Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahava. Keshi Ghata Vanshi Bata Dvadashakanana. Keshi Ghata Vanshi Bata Dvadashakanana. Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahava. Jaha Sabalila Koilo Shinanda Nandana. श्रीनन्द यशोदा जय जय गोपगण श्रीनन्द यशोदा जय जय गोपगण श्रीदामादि जय जय धेनुवत्सगण श्रीदामादि जय जय धेनुवत्सगण जय वृषभानु जय कीर्तिदा सुन्दरी जय वृषभानु जय कीर्तिदा सुन्दरी जय पूर्णमासी जय अभिर नागरी जय पूर्णमासी जय अभिर नागरी जय जय गोपीश्वर वृंदावन माघ जय जय गोपीश्वर वृंदावन माघ जय जय कृष्ण सखा बटु द्विजराज जय जय कृष्ण सखा बटु द्विजराज जय राम घाट जय रोहिणी नंदन 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 जय जय वृंदावन बासी जत जन जय जय बासी जत जन जय द्विज पत्नी जय नागकन्यागण जय जय पत्नी जय नागकन्यागण भक्ति तेज हार पाइलो श्रीनंद वरण भक्ति तेज हार पाइलो गोविंद चरण श्रीरास मंडल जय जय राधा श्याम श्रीरास मंडल जय जय राधा श्याम जय जय रास लीला सर्वमनोरम जय जय रास लीला सर्वमनोरम जय जय उज्ज्वल रस सर्वरस सार जय जय उज्ज्वल रस सर्वरस परकीय भावे जहाँ ब्रजते प्रचार परकीय भावे जहाँ ब्रजते प्रचार श्री जानाव पाद पद्म कोरिया स्मरण श्री जानाव पाद पद्म कोरिया स्मरण दीन कृष्ण दास को है नाम संकीर्तन दीन कृष्ण दास को है नाम संकीर्तन जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन जय राधे जय कृष्ण दावन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन कालिंदी जमुना जय जय मावन कालिंदी जमुना जय मावन केशी घाट बंसी बट द्वादश कनन केशी घाट बंसी बट द्वादश कनन जहाँ सब लीला कोइलो श्री नंद नंदन लीला कोइलो श्री नंद नंदन श्री नंद यशोदा जय जय गोपगण श्री नंद जय गोपगण श्री रामादि जय जय धेनुवत्सगण श्री रामादि जय जय धेनुवत्सगण जय वैश्यभानु जय कीर्तिदा सुंदरी जय वैश्यभानु जय कीर्तिदा सुंदरी जय पूर्णमासी जय अभिरनगरी जय पूर्णमासी जय अभिरनगरी जय जय गोपीश्वर वृंदावन जय जय गोपीश्वर वृंदावन जय जय कृष्ण सखा बटु द्विजरा जय जय कृष्ण सखा बटु द्विजरा जय राम घाट जय रोहिणी नंदन 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 जय जय वृंदावन बासी जात जाना जय जय वृंदावन ना जय द्विज पत्नी जय नागकन्या गाना जय द्विज पत्नी जय नागकन्या गाना भक्ति तेज हार पायलो गोविंद चरण भक्ति तेज हार पायलो गोविंद चरण श्रीरास मंडल जय जय राधा श्याम श्रीरास मंडल जय राधा श्याम जय जय रास लीला सर्व मनोरा जय जय रास लीला सर्व मनोरा जय जय उज्ज्वल रस सर्वरस सार जय जय उज्ज्वल रस सर्वरस सार परकीय भावे जहाँ भजते प्रचार परकीय भावे जहाँ भजते प्रचार श्रीदानव पाद पद्मं गौरिया स्मरण श्रीदानव पाद पद्मं गौरिया स्मरण दीन कृष्ण दास को हे राम संकीर्तन दीन कृष्ण दास को हे राम संकीर्तन हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोविंद गोविंद जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय जय कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय जय गौरानिता जय गौरानिता जय गौरानिता जय गौरानिता जय गौर जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव श्री श्री राधा गोविंदा झूलन यात्रा की कृष्ण बलराम की बलराम जयंती महामहोत्सव की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरे हरे
अभी चलो अंदर जाना है क्या
अभी ना अभी का यू कैन सिंग इट वाज एवरी डे बी सिंगिंग जय राधे जय कृष्ण